Today we are going to learn the page number 4 of topic first, that is laws of motion. Before going to this point, I am going to revise what we have learned. First term we have learned distance and displacement. Second term we have learned speed and velocity. Okay, so you have to revise the terms again and again. What are the SI unit, what are the CGS unit, so that you will become familiar with these new terms, because these terms are new and these terms are included in the physics. So to get acquainted with these terms, you have to revise. So practice makes man perfect, always remember. Now on page number 4, one example is given. You can see one table. In that table, what is first table? First table is about time. You can see 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30 and 8. Now there are 3 persons. That is Amar, Akbar and Anthony. They have covered the distance with their cars in kilometer. 0, 20, 40. You can see here table of 20 in case of Amar. Akbar covered the distance 18, 36, 42, 70, 95, 120. And Anthony covered the distance 0, 14, 28, 42, 56, 70 and 84. While observing the table, you will understand the time interval is half hour. After 5 they have taken 5:30. After 5:30 they have taken 6. So difference between the time interval is 30 minutes. And the distance covered by the Amar is also same. You can see here difference is 20. Then here is also difference 20. You can see here the 60 minus 40, difference is 20. That is, Amar has covered equal distance in equal interval of time. Similarly, you can see here Akbar. We can calculate here. 18 minus 0, he has covered the distance 18 km from 5 to 5:30. After that, he has covered the distance 18 km in 5:30 to 6. But when you go next, then you can understand the difference of the distances is not the same. So Akbar does not cover the same distance in equal interval of time. Now next table, third table is about Anthony, how he has covered the distance. You can see here 0, 14, 28. You can observe this is the table of 14. That is, difference between 28 and 14 is 14. This difference is 14. You can see this difference is 14. This difference is 14 and this difference is 14. That is, he has covered equal distance in equal interval of time. So by observing the table, you have to give answers of some questions. That is, use your brain power. I have written the answers. So note down in your notebook. So what is the first question? I am going to read the question. What is the time interval between the noting of distances made by Amar, Akbar and Anthony? That is, what is the time interval? The time interval is 30 minutes. You can see here in the table. Then next, who has covered equal distance in equal interval of time? By observing the table, you can give the answer. Amar and Anthony has covered equal distance in equal interval of time. Now next, are all the distances covered by Akbar in fixed time interval same? No. You can see here, if you calculate the difference, this difference is not the same difference. That is, he has not covered the equal distance in equal interval of time. So Akbar has not covered the equal distance in equal interval of time. Next is question number 4. The distances covered by Amar, Akbar, Anthony in fixed time interval, what you can say about their speed? That is, what we can say, what we can conclude about their speed. That is, there are two types of speed, uniform and non-uniform speed. That is, what is by uniform speed? If object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, it is called as uniform speed. If object or a person does not cover equal distance in equal interval of time, it is called as non-uniform motion. So in that case, Amar and Anthony's speed is uniform. That is, they cover equal distance in equal interval of time. While Akbar's speed is non-uniform. That is, he does not cover equal distance in equal interval of time. So, you can write the definition of uniform and non-uniform motion. What is the definition? If the object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, it is called as uniform motion. And if an object cover unequal distance in equal interval of time, it is called as non-uniform motion. Point is acceleration. Then, before learning this term, you have to perform one experiment in your home. What is that experiment? They have given you. Let's try this. Take a 1 meter long plastic tube, cut into in between. Then take a one channel shaped pieces, place one of its end to the ground and hold the other some height from the ground. Take a small ball, release it from the upper end of the channel. Observe the velocity of the ball. It roll down along the channel. Is its velocity the same at all points? Observe how velocity changes as it moves from top through the middle and to the bottom. That is, एक प्रयोग करायचा आहे तुम्हाला आणि त्यावरनं काय करायचं आहे, यू हॅव टू ड्रॉ द कन्क्लुजन आणि कन्क्लुजन काढायचं आहे. काय प्रयोग करायचा आहे, एक प्लास्टिकची ट्यूब घ्यायची आहे, ती मधून कट करायची आहे आणि वरून काय सोडायचं आहे, बॉल सोडायचा आहे. बघा, आय हॅव ड्रॉ द डायग्राम ऑन द ब्लॅकबोर्ड. सपोज इफ आय होल्ड द बॉल ॲट द टॉप, मी समजा बॉल धरलेला आहे हातामध्ये आणि सोडलेला नाही, तेव्हा व्हेलॉसिटी काय असणार. बघा, हातामध्ये बॉल धरलाय, सोडलेला नाही, व्हेलॉसिटी काय असणार, 0. When I release the ball from the top, then it will roll down along this channel. जेव्हा मी बॉल सोडणार तेव्हा तो रोल डाऊन होणार ह्या चॅनल मधून, तेव्हा व्हेलॉसिटी गेट इन्क्रीजेस. हळूहळू व्हेलॉसिटी वाढणार. अँड ऍट द बॉटम व्हेन इट रिचेस टू द ग्राउंड, जेव्हा तो खाली येऊन थांबेल तेव्हा व्हेलॉसिटी काय असणार आहे, 0. बघा, हातामध्ये बॉल आहे तेव्हा व्हेलॉसिटी 0. खाली जेव्हा पृथ्वीवर येऊन थांबेल तेव्हा व्हेलॉसिटी 0. आणि मध्ये काय होणार आहे, त्याची व्हेलॉसिटी पहिल्यांदा वाढणार आणि नंतर काय होणार आहे, कमी होणार आहे. म्हणजे उत्तर काय आहे बघा. इज इट व्हेलॉसिटी सेम ॲट ऑल पॉइंट? नो, व्हेलॉसिटी इज नॉट सेम ॲट ऑल पॉइंट. इट चेंजेस विथ अ टाइम. म्हणजे व्हेलॉसिटी सारखी तर काय होते, बदलते. आणि इफ व्हेलॉसिटी चेंजेस विथ अ टाइम, इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज ॲक्सलरेशन. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, change in velocity with the time is called as acceleration. If you can see on page number 5, you must have all played on slide in a park. You know that while sliding down, velocity is less at the top, increases in the middle and becomes 0 toward the end. म्हणजे तुम्ही लहानपणी स्लाइड वरनं खेळला असाल, त्यावेळी काय होणार आहे, व्हेलॉसिटी सुरुवातीला कमी असणार, मध्ये वाढणार आणि खाली येऊन जेव्हा तुम्ही हे होता तेव्हा काय होणार आहे, 0. That is, rate of change of velocity is called as acceleration. Now look at this. Velocity is less at the top. It increases in the middle and become 0 at the end. So what is the definition of acceleration? The rate of change of velocity with the time. The rate of change of velocity म्हणजे velocity सारखी बदलते, त्यालाच काय म्हणायचं, acceleration. How it is represented? It is represented by the letter small a. Then it is a vector quantity. What is meant by vector? We have seen what is meant by scalar and what is meant by vector. Scalar quantities means that quantities which require only magnitude, and vector quantities means that quantities which require magnitude as well as a direction. So remember always, acceleration is a vector quantity represented by a, and definition is rate of change of velocity with the time, called as acceleration. Seen that what is the acceleration? Change in rate of change of velocity with the time is called as acceleration. It is represented by small a. Now look at this. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity upon time. Change in velocity upon time. As we have seen, speed is equal to distance upon time and velocity is equal to displacement upon time. Similarly, the equation of acceleration is change in velocity of time. Suppose the initial velocity of the object is small u. इनिशियल velocity म्हणजे सुरुवातीचा वेग. एखादी वस्तू समजा गाडी आहे आणि ती काय रेस्टला आहे, रेस्टला म्हणजे थांबलेली आहे आणि ती एका पॉइंट पासून दुसऱ्या पॉइंटकडे जात आहे, म्हणजे तिला दिलेला सुरुवातीचा वेग त्याला म्हणायचं इनिशियल velocity of the object. It is represented always by small u. Then final velocity. समजा ही कार आहे किंवा बायसिकल आहे किंवा मोटर बाईक आहे, ही ए पॉइंट पासून बी पर्यंत चाललेली आहे. पहिला सुरुवातीचा जो वेग आहे त्याला म्हणायचं स्मॉल यू. फायनल velocity, that is when it reaches to the another point, final point. At that time, the velocity of the car is called as final velocity. Suppose it is represented by small v. Then, time interval while traveling is taken as a small t. Then, acceleration a is given by a is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. म्हणजे ऍक्सेलरेशन कसं काढतात? फायनल velocity minus initial velocity upon time. So you can write here a is equal to v minus u upon t. This is the equation of acceleration. How to find the acceleration? Final velocity minus initial velocity upon time.